Hello, my name is Latasha McMurray, and I'm the co founder of Cash-In. So, what I'm doing today is just a quick demo just to show you a little of the features that Cash-In and Cash-In Academy has to offer. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'll take a pause right here while I'm waiting for more people to come. Okay, let's go ahead and just log into Cash-In. So, as you're logging into Cash-In, this will be the first thing that the teachers see. And this is just a demo just to show, again, some of the features that Cash-In Learning has to offer. So, again, if you are a teacher looking for a way to motivate and reward your students, and Class Dojo isn't getting it, Cash-In is the right app for you. So, let me quickly show you some of the features. So, of course, again, teachers can simply go to the left of the toolbar, and that gives them everything that they need to be able to do. So, create a store, which we'll go into, build behaviors, classrooms, add students, see transactions, and different tools that we have to offer. So, really quickly, let's just kind of go through each one. The first thing that the teacher would do when they log in, of course, is go ahead and create their classes. Before they can add students or do anything else, they have to have a code that is connected with their class. So let's just go through a quick demo of that. So I would just simply go to add classes. Again, I can name this class Spanish for English Lit, whatever the class name. Again, please be mindful that the students can see this on their end. So just be mindful of course, what you put. I love this area right here, notes. Again, if you have quizzes coming up or anything like that, somebody's birthday, you have any classroom announcements, you can put those right there. And again, the students can see that on their end. Once you have put in everything and created an access code, if you would like, you can add a picture, and then you'll of course just go to save, and it'll automatically save that class. Once you do that, let me go back so I can show you what it would look like. You'll get a template that kind of looks like this. So this is one already completed, Miss McMurray's class demo. I gave them a access code and as well as a picture. From there, I could then go and add behaviors. So the admin at Cash-In, the minor scholars have already created different behaviors that you can easily add to your classes already. Or if you would like to create your own, you would go through that same process that you did with creating a class with creating behaviors. So you could just simply go in, again, running in the hallway, being a positive peer, whatever you want to name it. You can name it. Again, put a brief description for the students to be able to see what the behavior is. You can type whether it's going to be positive or negative. Of course, a positive behavior is a deposit, a negative behavior is a withdrawal, and therefore that behavior will be deducted from their accounts. And then you could come in here and put the amount. And again, whatever you want to put, whether it's 50 cash bucks or 100 cash bucks or even more than that, you can put that in. Simply add a picture, and the same thing. The button will light up, and you can press save. From there, we can then go back to our classes, and I'll show you from there. Let's do individual, and then I can go in and show you how to add those behaviors to multiple classes. So I would simply go to behaviors, that second tab at the top, and then I could go in and add behaviors. Again, some of these are created by admin, some of these are created by other teachers. It depends on the number of teachers that are connected to your school. Okay, I will simply press add, and then those behaviors are added to my class. Now, if you would want to add multiple behaviors to multiple classes, you would go back. Just simply click on the box, click on the emphasis, and then you will just say assign behaviors. And then again, you can assign these behaviors to multiple classrooms. Say assign, and those behaviors are automatically in the classroom. The one thing that I do love about that is that the students on the back end can see these behaviors. So again, they know what they're kind of working for. They can also see what's a not positive thing they don't need to be doing. So I like both. Okay. Now from there, let's go to look at our students in our classroom. And again, this is just a demo account, so no worries. Okay. So one thing that I do like, or I love actually about this, is that each student get their own personalized account. So any teacher that is connected to Miss Joy right here can see behaviors that she has on her account, different actions that have happened with multiple teachers. So it does not. It's just not connected to one teacher. It can connect to each teacher that Joy has. And so I would simply come down here. So of course it says her balance, her login information, and then it tells all the behaviors that she has occurred. And again, if I want to be more specific or filter out, I can. And then again, it just lists those behaviors. Um, Trying to see if I have any that have with multiple teachers. That way you can kind of see. Give me 1 second. Let me find a student that has multiple teachers. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm trying to. So this is one example. I was trying to find a better example, but right here you can see that Miss Deli as well as Miss Mack. So again, you can see those behaviors that each teacher has rewarded this student. Um, Again, for multiple, it could be one teacher, it could be multiple teachers. You're able to track that, and this is really good when you get ready to have these parent conferences. You have everything pretty much laid out. How many times he made honor roll, how many times was he tardy, how many times did he have incomplete work, and that way this is a good indication that you can kind of show your parents on their behavior and their academics as well in your class. Okay, so let's go on how to reward. So that's a detail that everybody has, and of course, you could go down below and you can see the different rewards or incentives that they have purchased from your store to kind of keep track. So that's just something extra bonus at the bottom. But now let's get to the gist of everything: how everything works, how to reward students. And all that fun stuff. So let's do that first, and then we'll go to the incentive store and how to create your own incentive store and all that fun jazz. Okay, so of course, this is my main screen where you can see all the students as well as reward all the students. So we're just gonna go individual, and then we'll build from there to several students, and then we'll build from there to go to all students. So all students, you can just simply click on the side, assign behaviors, and again, you can select as many as you want. Positive, and so it lists out all the positives, and then it of course goes to negatives. So you can again select all that apply, assign that behavior, and it is automatically assigned to that student. So as soon as I go to her account, it's automatically deposited. Okay, and it is timestamped. That's one thing I do love. It is timestamped, so you can see when that behavior happened. Now let's go back. Now let's say if I want to assign multiple students, again I would just simply come in and select those multiple students that I would like to reward, and then go back up, click assign behaviors, and then again repeat the process. I can go in and then assign different behaviors to multiple students. Assign. Now, if I want to assign to all, just simply go through at the top, same thing, select one, select all, and I could do the exact same thing. Press my add button, assign behaviors, and then it automatically again assigns those behaviors. Okay. Now, once the students have enough money in their account, they can then go to an online incentive store that is created by the teacher or the school, depending on what kind of school it is, and if it's already have a system in place for these kind of rewards, this should be an easy transition to implement something like cash in. So you would just simply go to the store list, and again, it goes through all the behaviors and all the stores at that school, and I'm just click on one and let's see if it has some stuff in here. So this has some products in here already. Now, if you wanted to, of course, add your store, the same thing that we normally do on our left hand handlebar will come over here to the side. We'll just select add and do the same process that we did with our behaviors, our our classroom, etc. Go in, name your store, Miss Brown's reward store or incentive store. Put a small description, put a picture, and of course press save, and it'll automatically save. Then once I have my store, let me go back to that one. I can just press products, and then of course I can go in there and add the products um, for each one that I want to add. So let's look at that process and see what it looks like. I would just click on a behavior. Click on a product, new backpack. I can put in how much the product or the incentives is going to cost, how many I have in stock. So if I have 10 backpacks to give away, I would simply put in 10, and the number that they can purchase at a time, which of course is one. And I would just simply put that in, and then it automatically will track and deduct the quantity for you. So the more students buy, it will automatically deduct. When it gets to zero, um, of course it will not let them purchase, and of course you will have to go in there and replenish that. And that's one thing again that I love about that. Again, as you are coming in, just just make sure that you hit a like, share, a comment, or something. If you are a teacher, we love our teachers. So again, just drop something in the chat just to let us know that you're listening and that you want to know more about Cash In as well. Let me do a, if you could do me a huge favor, hold on. I'm gonna drop something in the chat. If you could just go simply to this video and just say, "Hey, we support Cash In," that we would greatly appreciate it. We're currently in a competition where we need support from some of our users. So again, if you could just drop something in the chat just to let them know that hey, you support Cash In and that you love Cash In. Okay, I just dropped something into the chat. Again, we are a part of the co-launch cohort. And again, we need support in order to help us move to the next level. So again, if you could just click that link that's in the comments and just simply just put, hey, we support Cash In. We're here for Cash In. And let's do that. Let's blow it up. So thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and look at the next part really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and kind of wrap up and see what Cash In Academy is talking about. And then I will be glad to take any comments, questions, concerns, or anything that you might have, or just get to know more about Cash In by simply visiting www.cash with the K ASHN dash in.com. So again, cashin.com. And there will be more information at the end that you can look at. So the last thing I want to show you really quickly is, of course, we have went in, we have created our stores, we've created our products, and I'm gonna just kind of run through some of the other tools that Cash In has to offer before we end this live cast. So really quickly, let me show you. Now from there, we have created a store, we have created behaviors, added those behaviors to our class. We have created classes with our codes to make sure that our students can be able to join the classes easily, as well as we have a transaction. So this is just again just showing you the transactions for each one. So each time you send out money or anything else like that, it automatically gives you a transaction of those that spends tools. We are working on getting more teacher tools into our app, but these are some of the best tools so far that we have. So I just really want to just talk about these really quickly. So one, of course, is our random rewards. You can simply reward one student, multiple students, where they can duel if you're having good at having competitions in your classroom or class, or if you're again rewarding a whole class and you're putting different competitions up against a whole class. This would be an awesome thing to have. I'm gonna just kind of quickly run through, let's just run through the dual one just to show you real quick on what it looks like. Again, I would just simply select my class. I could select multiple classes if I would like. um, of course, dual means that it would be two students that are selected, and I can just select whether I want a cash in reward or not. Let's do a cash in reward. So I would cut that feature on, and I can either input my own or do a randomize. So I'm gonna go ahead and input my own, and I'm gonna just say 70 would be a good amount. Okay, and of course you can go up or down. And let's show our spinner. So of course there goes my spinner. And again, this is good for exit tickets. This is good for just rewarded learning using a review, and you need two students to, come up and work on a problem. This is really good. And so once the two students are selected, again, you can come over here if you want to. You can randomize this and change it to any amount. Once you have that, you can just simply scroll down and it says player one. So if player one got it correct, of course you would just reward player one. Player two got it correct, or you can even reward both. So if both got it correct, 25 cash in, and it's automatically rewarded to them. And you have this same concept. So I'm gonna go back to my tools. You also have this same concept using group. So again, I would just select the class that I want. I have 14 in the class, and let's say if I want to get 4 groups. And again, I'm just making up, and then I could go in here as well and just say, let's say if I just want it to be $10. These are all the students that's in that group. I would simply go create groups, and it automatically create the groups. Now, do you see where one of them is kind of uneven? I can now go in there and just move these students around. If I have a student that I know should not be working with another student, again, I can kind of just move and change and edit the groups around, which I really like. So as they're going over this information, or you're reviewing with them, or they're sitting at centers and tables, and they're actually doing um, what is expected of them, you can quickly just go, oh, table one, you're doing excellent, and bam, it automatically rewards table one or group one with those cash in points. Again, the same way where you're doing an activity or a game or something in the class and you need to break them up in groups. Again, you can simply just reward them by a click of a button. Okay, and the last one that I'm gonna show you really quickly. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you really quickly is, again, under the toolbar, it's our new scan feature. And I wish I had something so I could quickly scan and show you. This works better, of course, on your phone, on your mobile device. You would just simply just click it, scan our new students, our barcodes that we have for each one of your students. So again, as you're registering your students, you can easily print out a scannable barcode or a QR code that will easily let you be able to reward each student. And I will do a separate video on that where I can just simply show you again how to go on there and be able to easily be able to scan your students' QR code to reward them. And again, this is so much easier, and you don't always have to be at your computer to do so. So I really love this feature. Let's kind of go through some of the last little features, and then we'll definitely come back for a part two where we talk about Kash-In Academy, which gets in more so the learning part. So Kash-In deals with behavior, Kash-In Academy deals with more so the learning and the academics. So, really quickly, this, of course, is where all your orders go. So, again, as you get orders and students have enough cash to go in and purchase different incentives, they can then go on to an online incentive store that is created by the school or the teachers, and then they can purchase different incentives and rewards. And you can break them down by class period, so that just shows everybody in your fifth period who purchased, everybody in your first period who purchased, so you can simply make it easier for them to receive the rewards. And of course, once you have given them the reward, you can just simply go in, press click, and it automatically goes to the completed. This is pending, completed. Again, it just switches colors, just showing that you have completed it. So again, if you are looking for a way to motivate and reward your students, and you need a tool other than an elementary focus reward system, try Cash-In. Again, you can go in there, create different rewards, incentives, and easily be able to reward your students. So let me quickly just run through that really quickly, just to kind of show you again how to go through and reward your students. So again, here goes my class. I could simply just go, and these are rewards that are or classroom behaviors that are either created by me or my school, I can simply go in there and select all that apply, whether it's positive or negative, and it's automatically deducted from their account. And again, this is an awesome way to track behaviors, to share information within teachers as well as parents. With that same QR code, teachers can go in there and scan. Parents can go in there and scan as well to check up on their students' behaviors, see what behaviors that they're getting in each teacher's class. And so, again, this is an awesome way to kind of track these behaviors. Please make sure, again, that you like, you comment, you share. We're working on getting bigger and better, so we're going to start doing more of these demos more often. So, again, we can get the word of Kash-In out. So, again, please like, comment, share, and as well, we put a link in the live today. So go to that YouTube channel or go to that video and just simply say, hey, we support Kash-In. You support what we're trying to do. Again, all we're doing is trying to motivate our students. We we are teachers, so that's first thing that we need to know. We are teachers. We're trying to help teachers again get students more motivated and more engaged in learning than what they ever have been before. So I hope you enjoyed this live. Again, this is one of my first lives, and again, this is what we're gonna kind of do so we can really get the word out there about Kash-In. And again, if you enjoyed it, please like, please comment, please share. That way we can get, again, more teachers on board about this idea of, again, rewarded learning and getting our students more engaged in learning. We will talk about Kash-In Academy next time, as well as what it looks like on the student side. We really didn't get into that, but again, please like before you go, make a comment, give us a thumbs up, let us know if it's something that you liked or you enjoyed. And again, thank you for your time.